Hey Sven Squad, how you doing? Today we're going to look at what just happens if Shepard dies in Mass Effect 2. Does it lead anywhere into Mass Effect 3? So during our journey in Mass Effect 2, the end goal is always the suicide mission, which is, well, the last stage of the game, where we invade the Collector's home base, the insectoid-like race that's been hunting Shepard and kidnapping entire human colonies for a nefarious purpose. The suicide mission is easily one of the best missions in video game history, if I may say so myself. And depending on how you've played Mass Effect 2, it can end with a variety of deaths. Yes, your squadmates can all die and gruesomely so, if you're not careful.
They got Thane.
No one gets left behind.
In order to completely survive and make sure all your squadmates survive, the easiest way to do so is to complete every loyalty mission for the folks in your team. And even then, you need to choose the appropriate squadmates for every stage during the suicide mission.
Legion, you can hack through anything. I'm sending you into the shaft.
Acknowledged.
Say, one biotic that shields the team, one hacker for opening doors, and so on. Choosing the wrong squadmate for the job can end in tragedy, but what if you fumble it completely, not giving your teammates a helping hand with their personal problems before the suicide mission? What if you put every squadmate on the wrong job?
No sign of them, Shepard. I guess they didn't make it.
Well, you guessed it, everyone dies. Okay, your entire squad can die, but Shepard surely wouldn't, right? Wrong. If you didn't bother at all to do anything up until the suicide mission to prepare your team, if you choose all the wrong options, Shepard can die too. Well, that sucks. Mission failure. Start over, right? Nope. You actually needed your squadmates in order to help Shepard get back to the Normandy before it escapes. Unfortunately, as all your squadmates kicks the bucket, Shepard has no one left to rely on, and time is ticking. Shepard almost reaches the Normandy, jumps to catch onto the ship and is barely able to do so. As if things weren't bad enough, the Collectors are on Shepard's heels and are hailing bullets all over.
Joker! Tell them! You tell them! You're not doing this to me again! Got to warn them! More are coming!
Shepard seems too tired and just gives up. Or maybe in order to save Joker and the Normandy, Shepard lets go of the edge he or she is holding onto and falls toward an inevitable death. Well, okay, so Joker gets out of there alive, the Collector base is either destroyed or kept intact, which leads us to the following speeches by the Elusive Man.
Mr. Moreau, how is my ship?
Feels a little empty, sir.
Shepard leaves a considerable void. Losing the Collector facility will handicap us going forward. He was always too idealistic. I had hoped he would see its potential to secure human dominance in the galaxy, against the Reapers and beyond.
I think that's why he did it, sir.
Still, he's given us time to address the greater threat.
But Shepard's dead. What are we supposed to do?
We go on. This was a victory. Humanity will persevere. We are nothing if not resilient.
In the end, Joker stands alone among his fallen friends and ominously looks toward Darkspace, with the intent of avenging his team visible in his eyes. Cool, so we get to play as Commander Joker. Thank you, BioWare. Or not.
Disappointed!
Well, that's a bummer. But okay, look here. If you actually managed to have your teammates killed and Shepard fall, well, if you did it because you wanted to, then you're probably a masochist.
Joke's on you, I'm into that shit!
And if you accidentally managed to screw it up, well, then... Unfortunately, if you fumbled the suicide mission completely and Shepard died, you can't even import your save game to Mass Effect 3. Wait, that's it? An entire video just to say you can't play Mass Effect 3?
Yep.
Well, You can still play Mass Effect 3, of course. You'll just have to create a new Shepard, with none of the history of what your Shepard did, and a new save file to boot. Credit to BioWare though for including an actual worst case scenario. They could have just made sure that Shepard doesn't die either way, but they put it in there just for the heck of it, and I applaud them for that. Here's an interesting question though. What would have happened in Mass Effect 3 if Shepard was actually dead? Well, then we'll have to go into theory and speculation territory. So the story could have gone in several directions, of course. The main questions would have been how the galaxy would prepare for the inevitable invasion of the Reapers. Shepard being dead would mean that things such as the Alpha Relay still being functional, leading to an earlier Reaper invasion, which I've already made a video about, so go check that video out if you haven't already. You can of course complete the Arrival DLC before the suicide mission, which makes this point entirely moot. Then we have the question of the Elusive Man. What would he have been doing? Well, Shepard wouldn't be in his way during Mass Effect 3, that's for sure. We do find out that he's been indoctrinated, however.
I underestimated you, Shepard.
What?
I warned you. Control is the means to survival. Control of the Reapers, and of you, if necessary.
But was he indoctrinated because of the Reaper tech influencing him throughout the trilogy, or was he influenced in the last stages of Mass Effect 3? How would he use the Collector base if you decided to keep it as Shepard? In Mass Effect 3, the Collector base repercussions are, well, not that interesting. You get more war assets, but it doesn't directly affect the story at all. Or well, if your war assets are too low, the choice of keeping or destroying the Collector base lowers the requirements for you to get the best of the Control or Destroy endings. Did you know that choosing to keep the Collector base awards you with a Reaper Brain for Mass Effect 3? If you choose to destroy it, you get the Reaper Heart war asset. Could these pieces of Reaper tech have helped Cerberus in finding a way to defeat the Reapers? Or would they just have sped up the Elusive Man's indoctrination? What about Joker? Will his Rolex disease cure itself, and would he shepherd the galaxy for the coming Reaper invasion? To be honest, bets are that Joker wouldn't be able to do much about the situation. Shepard managed to rally the galaxy in Mass Effect 3 by the skin of his or her teeth, and Shepard being dead would probably result in the galaxy being unable to unite. Not to mention all of the conflicts you go around solving in Mass Effect 3 would remain unsolved or worsen, such as the Reaper on Rannoch most likely taking control of the Geth and destroying the Quarian fleet. Yikes. The only character left to rely on properly would be Liara, as she's not part of your team in Mass Effect 2. She might have been able to pick up the mantle, but because of her lack of leadership experience, she probably would have been unable to unite the galaxy in the very end. Liara also needed Shepard's assistance to get hold of the Crucible blueprints, which again would mean that the Crucible would most likely not have been made. What do you guys think would have happened? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to smash like. Thank you as always for watching, and Sven Squad, have a great day.